Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a great Monday, or had a great Monday anyway, as today's almost over. A little bit late getting to you today. Of course, Monday, back to work. Then visited some family for a little bit this evening. But at any rate, I had a good day today. Nice and relaxing at after work. And of course, work's just your normal work day. But at any rate, I want to start off today's video. I'm going to let you know that we're going to go ahead and do one of those three. Probably do one of the baseball ones. But big thanks to my friend Ken. Gave me a nice stack of some cards here. Got these Heritage cards from 2019. Y'all know I'm working on a set of these. He did say these were high number. But nonetheless, I know I've got probably a few of the high number cards. But I'll add this to my stack. Some nice players in here. And then he had, of course, these scorecards. So, various years, various players. Oops, we skipped one there. Don't want to skip Phil Plantier, or Phil Plantier. Not sure how the pronunciation. I believe this Billy Ripken may be a rookie, so that's pretty sweet. Bill Doran, is he at the Astros? Yeah, he was at the Astros. Brooke Jacoby, I remember him from the Indians. So we have a lot of different players from different teams here, different eras. So I got to get these appropriated into the correct stacks that I'm working on. Always like these 88 scores. Of course, you know I'm working on some 90 scores. I've still got some more of those to open. Just need to get them sorted appropriately. We have Ryan Sandberg, their Hall of Famer. Nice card of him. Need to go through and look at the checklist too, or at least check through the Beckett or on Trading Card DB to see what errors there are in this set when I go back through it and start poking through it. I believe Bill Spires has an error in this set where the wrong player is actually on the photograph of the card. I think I do know that there is a Bill Ripken Players of the Decade error where his last name is spelled with an I instead of the E at the end of Ripken. And then you have let's see here, lots of 90 score that I'm working on there. Various other players. Paul O'Neill. Seemed to me like Paul O'Neill had a somewhat decent career. Seemed like his name came up a lot on highlights and so forth during this era. Don't really recall a lot about him. And we end with Milt Thompson and an out of focus. I don't know, it could be my contacts. I still have my contacts in, and they've been in for about 13 hours today. So we're setting all sorts of, not records, but we're getting to a point that I don't want to be at. So we'll go ahead and do this one on the left. Thanks again to my friend Ken there for handing out those cards to me today. Do appreciate that. Again, we have this Walgreen's Fairfield repack box. You see the bottom. I just now folded this up, so I know that was good. Doesn't look like anybody's tried to go in there. There's all Fairfield's little information, what little they choose to share with us. So we'll go ahead and open this up. Don't know if we're going to have a hit or not. Haven't had one in a while from actually the box. I think one time we may have got a hit out of a pack and an autograph or what have you. So looks like our pack is, what do we have here? We have all sorts of cards stick into the pack. Another 2019 opening day. So we'll just throw this off to the side and we'll go ahead and get started. Is that our hit? No, it's not our hit. But it is a World Series Cooperstown Collection. Mazeroski's MASH wins. Bill Mazeroski. Kind of interesting card if you want to read up on that. There you go. Always kind of like those history of the sport cards because they add a little bit to it. Don't know who that is. Some of you guys may have heard of him. Let's flip these around where we're not going back and forth so much. Looks like we're going to go to near the back of this stack. Start with Darren Jackson. And we have a Tigers player that I can't read the name of. Dean Palmer. Hey, Jose Uribe. Too bad that wasn't a 1990 Fleer card because I could have retired right now. So we have Sandy Alomar. I don't think that's a rookie. I think his was an 89, maybe 88. I could be wrong. Lenny Dykstra. Seems to me like Lenny played most, if not all, of his career with the Phillies. Alejandro Pena. Dan Quisenberry. So again, we got a lot of junk wax in this pack, but nonetheless, to me, it's worth the price of admission. There's a nice Wangan second-year card out of Classic when it was still only available in a board game. Mark Davis. Don't believe that's the same Mark Davis that's on the Dale Jr. download. Then we have Dave Bergman, Scott Aldred, Classic. We have a 90 Upper Deck of Jim Presley. Who do we have here? Jeremy Burnitz. Well, we'll go with that. Again, I'm going to butcher some of these pronunciations because from about 1991 or 2 till just a couple years ago, didn't pay much attention to baseball. I did buy cards here and there, but just wasn't a big fan. I'm really not like a super fan. That looks like some sort of parallel, but it's not. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that one up. Maybe as to what type of a parallel or insert it might be. Then we have a few more cards here. A little bit newer card of Marco Gonzalez. Does not ring a bell. And Mitch Williams. A little bit familiar with Mitch Williams. Of course, I've seen his cards when I started collecting. We have Orlando Cepeda in this 14 Classics. That's a nice looking card. Tony Perez. That's a nice looking card as well. Then we have, who is that? Tony Lazzari. Hey, we got him in the last box. And Kent Anderson. Who is this? Yoenis Cespedes? Well, whatever. Again, I said I'm going to butcher these names, and I'm not going to back down. That I'm going to own up to it. Own up to it because I do not know how to pronounce a lot of these names. Ozzie Guillen. Remember when he was became manager, he was quite outspoken and controversial at times. Andujar Cedeno, don't remember him. Michael Conforto, that's a nice card. It is not a rookie. Neither is this Gary Pettis. Juan Samuel, 1989 Fleer. I know I'm working on a set of it. I probably have this complete set just scattered amongst about 14 boxes, but we will get it there in time. Some more 90 tops. Who is this? A Prospects card. Ooh, Bartolo Colon. That's nice. I'm going to set that one aside. Seems to be my favorite card and probably the most nicest card. I don't want to say nice in terms of price, but definitely a nice rookie. Cincinnati Reds Heritage card. What year is this from? 2017. That's a nice looking card. We have an Optic Cole Calhoun, another Optic Jose Fernandez, Justin Upton, and Jason Kipnis. So a handful of Optics from a few years ago. Tracy Woodson, 89 Fleer. David Ortiz, that's a nice card. Set that one aside. Then we have Josh Harrison, Jeff Hamilton. So we've got some more 89 Fleer. Then we have a Stefan Romero, Topps Chrome. I'm not even going to try make an attempt on that one. Cliff Lee, Bowman Chrome. Andrew Miller, Topps Chrome. Josh Donaldson, Topps Chrome. So there's some nice cards in here. And that is not an autograph. Got a little excited, but that's that Bowman Draft Picks. They like to do that. Carl Thomore. Never heard of him. Not a clue who he is. Sorry, Carl. Sorry about your luck. Todd Frazier. That's a nice card. Prism. Panini puts out some nice stuff. And got a small little stack to go. I do not see a hit that's going to happen. Angel Miranda. Here's our 90 Fleer we've been looking for all night. So we got a Heritage card of Dan Otero. And then we have Albert Almora. Robbie Grossman. I seen Grossman, the first name came to mind was Rex Grossman, but I knew that was wrong. Adam Duvall. And who do we have here? We got a few more cards. Hopefully that little stack don't fall. Ooh, we got a pink card coming up. Logan Forsythe. Who's this? A 20 Adrian Beltre. That's a nice pink parallel. I don't think it's numbered, but we'll set that one aside. That's pretty sweet. Looks like, is this a Diamond King? No, it's just a Topps. That's has that Diamond King look to it. Who else? The Rockies player. I don't like it. Dante Bichette. Bo Bichette's dad. Brian McCann. Another Prism of Matt Kemp. Who is this? Ben McDonald. Willie McCovey, Cooperstown. That's a nice one. Phil Necro. Pat Sheridan. Matt Cain. Sorry if I'm laying these down a little bit, just trying to be able to read them. Sometimes that glare is hard through the camera to pick up for me. R.A. Dickey. Let's flip this one over. Everything's all sticking together here. So we have Desmond Lindsay Bowman card, R.A. Dickey Select from looks like 2013. Flip this guy around. Tuki Toussaint Bowman card, but it's not a rookie. Still a nice looking card. Luke Weaver Stars and Stripes. Yu Darvish, that's a nice card. So there's quite a bit of really interesting mix of cards here from all sorts of years. Alfonso Soriano, Luis Gonzalez. There's a nice Jared King. I'm not sure if that is if it's an insert or it's a parallel or what it might be. Not familiar enough with these. Ben Revere. Last couple cards. There's our first 87 Topps of the day. Miguel Cabrera there. Jesse Orozco. Our first and only 1987 Topps card of that box. So let's go ahead and rip into it. I didn't show you guys the odds on this. So for a mascot autograph relic, it's only 1 in 15,380. So I'd say our odds are pretty good. So if we tear into this last pack, we have Nomar Mazara. Joey Votto, that's a nice card. Matt Duffy. Well, we got the mascot Freebird. So at least we got a mascot card. And those are inserts, but it wasn't a mascot autograph. Michael Kopech rookie card. Pretty nice. Juan Soto Gold Cup card. And we end the day with Chris Archer. So for me, the cards that I really liked the most in this was this Adrian Beltre, this pink, I'm not sure what Donruss calls it in baseball, but in the racing, at least it's maybe a Pulsar or whatever, I'm not real sure. This David Ortiz, and then this Bartola Colon prospect, so I'm going to guess that's his rookie, and if it is, that's a nice little find in there. So once again, appreciate all you guys hanging in there. Still 127 subs. So we continue to move our way up the subscription ranks. We will inch our way to that magical 500 mark and do a giveaway. It will be a relic giveaway. So hopefully we'll get there. We'll get there sooner than later. Just take a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. And I appreciate you guys all hanging in there for the ride. So I hope you enjoyed today's video of this Walgreens Fairfield repack baseball box. Plus, once again, my friend Ken, thank you for the cards that you gave me today. I do appreciate that. We will wrap this video up. Hope you enjoy everything. Hope you all had a great Monday. Hope your Tuesday goes well. And we will do a box of 2019 Donruss Racing Blaster Box. And I think that's all I got today. So appreciate you all hanging in there, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great night.